Buongiorno Miami! Welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ground with Valentina, your inside look at South Florida new construction. Again, this is your favorite Italian realtor, bringing you the latest opportunities in real estate, always with a touch of Italian flavor. Andiamo! Icon Beach, Hollywood!
It's a very exciting time for Hollywood. We've seen Hollywood Hallandale grown to a level that was unthinkable 10 years ago. People are flooding to South Florida area from New York, from the Northeast, from California, and from Latin America. Every building that we do is a different building in which we try to make iconic statements, not just for the building itself, but for the development of the city, the neighborhood around it. This is the perfect example.
What's great about Icon Beach is that it's walking distance to not only shopping, dining, the beach club for the residences, but in addition to that, you're minutes away from some of the main attractions that Miami and Fort Lauderdale have to offer.
The location is incredible. It's equidistant from Miami International Airport and Fort Lauderdale. That gives us steps from the beach and a private beach club. Very few projects have. Everything is easily accessible.
Icon Beach Residences is setting a new standard for waterfront luxury. The City of Hollywood has a host of amenities offered to our residents. From the Baywalk along the Intercoastal, to the beach, to the 2.6-mile Broad Walk along the Atlantic Ocean, to the public parks, the walking trail, to the biking trails. It really has everything you can imagine.
The residences have very spacious floor plans, floor-to-ceiling windows, gracious primary bedrooms and bathrooms. Everything is exclusively designed by Meyer Davis down to the last detail.
Welcome to Icon Beach here in Hollywood, Florida. I have the pleasure to be here with the Sales Director Federico Buceta. Here he is. I'm so sorry, Federico. I should say Federico Buceta. I Italianize everything. I'm so sorry.
It's okay,
so
Valentina.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Of course.
So we want to keep it non-boring. So let's go to the main question here. Something that I learned today that you're going to love. Okay, tell us about this 5% interest on buyer's deposits.
Yes, your buyer is going to be required to put down a 40% deposit with a deposit structure before delivery of the residence. Those deposits are going to accrue interest. They're going to generate interest, 5% per year.
Wow.
So they're going to get that, they're going to calculate that interest by the time of closing, and we're going to give you that as a credit.
Incredible. So I love this because if you've been keeping up with the markets and what banks are doing, before you were able to collect a 5% solid interest rate on your savings account, even like just by savings account, or not even investing your money, then now it dropped to about below 4%. So isn't that great to be able to purchase a property this caliber and also having your money put to work? But what I also love is the double positive effect that we were talking about in terms of the value, right, of the property. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Because your client will be buying pre-construction prices, and of course, by the time we deliver, that residence is going to value much more.
Exactly.
And you have the interest that your deposits are generating, so it's double value for your money.
Exactly. And if I understand this correctly, so the buyer is going to get a credit at closing, right?
Correct.
Excellent. Isn't that a great opportunity to, again, purchase something that's going to be delivered in the mid-2028, summer
Yes.
2028, and take advantage of this 5% starting from the date that you put down the very first deposit.
Yes.
Okay, so let me summarize it for you. Groundbreaking in 2 to 3 months. The best part about it, the loan is already secured. Buyers need an accumulative of 40% down to actually be able to purchase one of these units. And the starting point, you always want to know what's the starting price point, right? Starting at $1 million, and they have beautiful 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom floor plans, and it goes up to 2.4 right here in Hollywood Beach. Well, did you enjoy this episode or what? It was so much fun being here at Icon Beach in Hollywood. And the salespeople here at the center, they played along with my little jokes, and so I'm very thankful for that. And as always, please feel free to send me your comments, ask me your questions. I love when you ask me questions. Like, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to assist you. So whether it's you or you have a friend or somebody in your circle that wants to relocate to South Florida or stay within South Florida and maybe change their opportunities, see other options, please contact me and subscribe for more information about amazing projects coming up in this paradise that we call Miami.